I'm back for part 2 of Title Tuesday. So I think I'll do some warm-up games. So yeah, I think the goal between now and the tournament starting is to raise my rating. So I'm just going to hop into the 3-minute pool. This will be no increment chess. There's sound. Fix the sound here. Here we go. Okay. Some like static thing with my headphones. Thank you, your daddy. I'll unmute alerts.
Hi Eric, hi all in chat.
Hello streams on Twitch. Welcome back. Okay, so we have some, I don't know if this is mainline or some sort of Rossolimo trying to develop. Aligning with the queen. Okay, so, and this is really just a matter of like waking up, trying to remember how the pieces move. Queen b6 looks nice. Probably rook fd8. Maybe bishop a6 and b4. Just trying to build up pressure here. Preventing bishop e3. I'm making my intentions very clear. So if I play b4, c4, knight e4. Also c4 I could take, and then probably win the pawn. Oh, white's counterattacking. Okay, let's take on e5. And bishop f6. My pieces are all pretty happy here. A lot of pressure against white's position. And I'm up a pawn. Can I sack the queen? It's worth calculating. Take there. I don't think it works. I mean, bishop c5 is simple. Rook d3. Yeah, every move is basically a threat. The queen's tied down to the thing. If g5. Where's my tactic? I just gotta move more quickly. I'm down on time. Allowing bishop takes d5. I'll probably take back with the pawn, or the rook. And then threatening rook f5. Okay, there's my tactic. That's a skewer. Now I can probably just use the light square diagonal. It took some work. Hitting the rook. Okay. Sack the exchange to get in here. Okay, that was a nice game. Welcome to everyone joining early. Raise of rating a little bit. 2665. I should check the theory. This is an opening that I encounter a lot, but I've just kind of been lazy to learn specific lines. And basically I know that if white doesn't take immediately, you play knight here and then a6. But that's pretty much all I know. So white played one of the main lines. b5. Oh, d5 is a move here. If takes. So this is a main line. So what happens after b5? Okay, apparently a4 is strong. I'm just trying to understand, if I get this position again, what do I go for? Yeah, perhaps d5. I'll just follow the engine recommendation and the master's database and Magnus Carlsen, Levon Aronian. So knight f6 apparently is the most played move. What if takes? Takes knight g4. Okay, it's playable. This is usually how I study chess. Like, I'll play a game and then I'll check the opening and find some high-level games to look at. Anyway. Hey, it's a raid. Christo ha. Appreciate the raid. If you're just joining, I'm playing chess. I just played my first game of the stream. So I'm still warming up. I'll go again. Okay. We have a Scandi. I'll play this line.
Eight points. I can feel it.
Oh yes. Welcome back, Urban Pancake. I don't know if this is a line. Yeah, knight f4 probably wasn't great. Can I take... Let's just move back. b3. And bishop's coming to g7, so maybe just d3. Hitting the pawn. Bishop d2. So the pawn committed to g5. There's a square on h5 for the knight. Black's trying to disturb me. Knight e3. If knight e3, I take knight f5 and fork. Hey, it's Vampire Chicken. Yeah, I'm due to play some drawback chess and some risk against Vampire Chicken. If I have the energy, maybe I'll do it after the tournament. Play f4 here. Let's go for f4. It looks fun. I'm really just trying to exploit the fact that Black's king is a bit iffy. I mean, the one issue with moving the f-pawn is it makes a bishop stronger from b7. But I don't think it's a huge issue. Okay, so I can take like queen h5 looks nice. Queen g4 also. Yeah, it seems like Black's in trouble here. I give f6, queen g6 check. Hey, it's Teotwagi.
Still work? Can you hear me?
Yes, it still works. Welcome back. Good to see you. Long time no see. Happy 46 months. If you're just joining, I'm trying to attack It's going well. I take the knight. Oh, I can take the knight with the bishop. And then takes. Simple chess. Yeah, all the bishops are hanging in this position.
After the current speedrun, would you consider making a speedrun using a specific opening, i.e. London opening? All games playing the London opening? That way we would have an archive of your games to study from.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think if I were to do an opening specific speedrun, then I would need to determine the openings I play from the black side. So it'd have to be like a London plus, wait, I can take the knight. Oh no, my rook. Okay, that worked out nicely. So I'm not sure if I could do a speed run where I can guarantee that I'm white every single game. Because usually when you start a game, it's random color. But maybe there's a way around that. I'll have to see how the chess pros do it. I mean, when I'm done with the current speed run, maybe I could like run a poll to see what people want most. But I'm pretty set on doing like a tricky openings and Gambit speedrun. Yeah, on Lichess, you can't make like a designated speedrun account. Because when you make a new account, the rating is too volatile. On chess.com, they have like a way to reset the rating, make it less volatile. Okay, so this is going well, raising the rating a little bit. Keep it going. New 3 minutes. Okay, playing a fellow IM. Speaking of London, not quite a London speedrun, but a London speed game. I have a pretty traditional London here. Yeah, Bishop e5 is one of my favorite lines. Rook e8. So I'm threatening the pawn, also threatening to take and then queen a3. It's a nice trap that even title players fall for. So I'm basically winning a pawn here. Can take the pawn. And black has some compensation. e5 is coming. Yeah, bishop's crawling all over me. It's still okay. If e4, knight can hop around. e4, maybe f4. So en passant, I take the bishop. g5, wow. If I take rook g6, I wonder if I can play just f5. f5, knight g3. Not sure. Okay, passive move. Wasn't sure what to do there. I gotta move quicker. So I'm reinforcing the pawn. Maybe I can plot my queen on d4. So I'm threatening this or this. Oh no, my queen. Someone call an ambulance. But not for me. Okay. That was nice. I mean, knight h5 also probably works, but this was a bit cleaner. Thank you, Yorkie99. Happy 10 months. Oh yeah, the queen completed the diamond. I didn't quite get a pawn diamond there. Yeah, pretty smooth game. A 3 out of 3 before Title Tuesday is beginning. I should save some of my winning for the actual tournament. Why no animations? What do you mean by animations? There are like animations in the settings, right? Oh, piece animations. Arcade. There we go. Boom. Okay. Got some nicer animations there. Wow, it really slows down. Oh, I have to turn this off. That's super laggy. Okay. It just like destroyed the frame rate. Hopefully it's back to normal now. I guess that answers the question why I don't have animations. I need a better CPU for that. Yeah, I'm not sure when my next over-the-board classical tournament will be. I mean, whatever it is, like, yeah, Vampire Chicken will be welcome to come back to take over. It might be sometime over the summer. Do I go again? Still got some time. Uno mas. G. Markovich. Okay. Here we go again. Okay, I was studying this opening a few moments ago. So I had played b5 previously. I'll play what Carlsen played against Aronian, which is this. And d4, knight f6. I think bishop e3 was played in that game. Yeah, maybe... I don't know if I should have allowed this. b4 is coming. I'm trying to play like Magnus. So I'm down the pawn. What do I have for it? I have this move. Bishop f6. Let's try this move. Threatening this. And this. Maybe
May the
this.
fork be with you.
Where's my fork? I have to find the fork. Could take... No. I could give white a pawn diamond. Now white's actually really solid here. Maybe a5. Just poke a little bit the structure. That's a good move. And this move? No, the problem is takes. I'm just in trouble. Take, 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 take. Bishop e7, no, take. Wait a minute, I can take with bishop. Looks like I'm winning back a pawn, actually. I was so reluctant to give white the pawn diamond, but... Okay, white doesn't even go for it. Take with knight or pawn. I'm still probably in trouble. Take with pawn to open the file. Yeah, that's not pleasant. And this move... Moving so slowly. Going after this pawn. Allowing white to take. Of anything. Let's try this. Looks interesting. So if takes, I trap the rook, kind of? Oh, this is not interesting. Yeah, I'm just losing. Down on time to... Oh no, my bishop. Yeah, what to do? Do I have some hope? I might have hope. It's objectively a draw now.
Hey Eric, thank you for the second stream today. I missed the first
My
one,
pleasure.
so appreciate the opportunity for redemption.
This is annoying. Yes. Okay. I held on for a draw. Let's go. That's why you don't resign. Wow. I would not have imagined that this position, I mean, not only based on the position, but based on the time situation.
Hey Eric, don't catch you online often, mostly watch YouTube. Thanks for all the content as always.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was going to say that. I would not imagine this position to wind up with black having king and queen versus king. I mean, my opponent got a little bit careless there. Rook c2 gave me a lot of hope. And the thing is that the knight can actually stop the pawn, I'm pretty sure. Like, this is actually a nice exercise. White took 7 seconds to play c6, but it's white to move and find the easier win. And as far as I can tell, I think there's only one way to stop the pawn. The natural move looks like knight e4 to move closer, but then g2. So the move is knight c4. Good job to ATC Faust. Greta Lapi. The idea is after g2, white can exploit the positioning of the black king, deliver the check, and then knight f3. And then this is winning, like king here, here. Even if I walk in, yeah, white's gonna queen first. I guess maybe it's still kind of tricky, like here, 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 here. But the white will queen and then win, so. Oh, after knight c4, if I play this first, then the knight can come back here. Okay, got 15 minutes until Title Tuesday. Do I do one more? I've played 4 games so far. I'm 3.5 out of 4, undefeated. Okay, let's do one more game. There are 13 minutes to go. Hopefully I can finish the day above 2,700. Been fluctuating a decent amount lately. Playing RobbyKL. We have a Pirtz. E5 is a bit trendy. I was actually learning a new setup against this system. I forgot to play it though. It involves knight e2 and not knight f3. So I'm defaulting to what I usually do. Queen b1, queen a2. Just a tricky way to apply pressure. Unleashing the rook to defend the pawn. Oh, what is Saruman chess? You can Google it, but you might have to spell it right. Maybe Google will help correct with autocorrect. Okay, if I take... There's bishop e2. I didn't want to take and allow black to neutralize. Okay, I'm playing b3. Maybe I'll fiend Kaido the queen. I'm doing well on time. I guess I allowed 95 there. There's a weird line. Bishop h5, g6 f4. Going out of my way to try and save my bishop pair. So if takes, I take, takes and takes. Black's king would be open there. If knight moves, then I can happily retreat. Wait a minute. Interesting. If I take... A weird sequence. I don't have to take the knight. I'll take it. So we actually have like a pretty balanced position. Black has a bishop pair. Oh, yo. I mouse slipped. Okay. I meant to play bishop c5. I'll play on for content. Opponent's trying to give me a pity draw. Which I'm tempted to take, actually. I take the pity draw. Let's play for a win. Because there's no increment. That's a poison pawn. Yeah, this is rough. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, I hung a rook. Messy game. Okay. Very messy game. The mouse slip gambit. And the position was, it would have been really, really pleasant. I intended to play bishop c5. Idea queen e3, bishop e6.
Let's go.
I feel bad too because my opponent was trying to be nice. I just went for the dirty flag. It's the nature of no increment chess, though. And if I took a draw, then we would miss out on the content. This is kind of standard, though. This happened... when did it happen? There was a game between Geary and Levy Rosman where Geary mouse slipped. I think Levy had offered a draw or was trying to repeat, and then Geary was trying to play for a win, but then repeated anyway. Yeah, Bishop d4 was obviously a mouse slip. The problem was I have a keyboard right next to my mouse, and when I made this move, like I was intending to play bishop c5, but when my bishop was over d4, the mouse hit the keyboard and I unclicked. And that's a tragedy. Okay, no more chess until Title Tuesday. I've learned a valuable lesson. Move my keyboard far enough away from the mouse. Tournament starts in less than 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to try and stay focused. I'll probably play a similar repertoire to what I played earlier today. Perhaps a mix of e4 and d4. I was thinking that against d4 I might, or with white, I'll probably play d4 against lower rated players and then e4 against higher rated. Because with e4 it's a bit more solid. Also more chances to be aggressive. I did have a really nice Grand Prix game earlier against Huschenbeth. I was actually watching his stream after I ended my stream. And he was just, not prepared in the opening. I caught him in some deep prep. Are you playing aggressive or serious? Probably both. My openings do lean probably a bit more aggressively. Always depends on the position, though. Hey, it's Santa Claus. A few players with Santa Claus-themed profile pictures. Speaking of, I need to update my profile picture. At some point, chess.com just removed my picture for some reason. I don't know why. But I don't really have time to figure that out right now. Big Fish is Fedozeev. Yeah, in Title Tuesday, there's no anonymous accounts. Everyone has to play under their public account. No Hans. Oh yeah, Hans is playing in Tunisia, I believe. Yeah, the Jerba Masters, I think. Hans had some miracle save yesterday against Ariantari. Or no, not against Ariantari, against Jewel Massard. Yeah, his videos have been interesting. It's covering his games. My score earlier was, I think it was 5.5. But it felt like a good tournament. I mean, I played Grishuk towards the end. Played a lot of Grandmasters. Okay, here we go. Oh, heart rate. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. First opponent. Start with d4. Wow. Yeah, not too many players will go into this line. And it's already objectively very good for white. I think Engine will give plus 1.4, 1.5. Very often the queen will retreat to h2, threatening the pawn. I mean, knight h5, h6. Knight g5, h6. I'll go for it. I'm threatening bishop takes h6. Threatening this pawn and this pawn. I wouldn't mind the trade. If c5, I just win the knight. It's an easy blind spot. Queen being useful. There's this move. Hitting c2. And I have bishop d3. Hitting the queen. The bishop's just chilling. Bishop e5 is coming next. Yeah, f3, king b1. Could play f3 myself. Just trying to get the knight in. Life is good. I mean, white has 2 pawns and 2 minor pieces for a rook. Play g4. I could have taken too. There's this move. I'm looking for like the clean knockout. I'll play this move. Ooh. Bishop e5 check. Oh no, my knight. Yeah, if it takes, it was bishop f5 mate. It's still close to a mating net. Bishop e8, rook b7, threatening bishop b5 checkmate. Okay, threatening some kind of force mate. Oh no, my pawn. I should not have given that. I don't know why I did. Okay, just have to be careful not to stalemate. It's almost stalemate. After takes, king has b4. Meanwhile, rook a7 is a threat. Hey, it's Chess Dojo. I appreciate the raid. If you're just joining, yeah, this is the first game of Title Tuesday. Pretty smooth game. My opponent walked into this opening line, which is known to be very good for white. Yeah, it's a nice little move order in the London. Rather than playing traditional setup, knight c3, basically a Jobava London. And usually black should play c5 here. It's a more combative move. Oh, that's surprising. Yeah, I thought the engine gives a higher plus for white. Yeah, maybe just around +1, but black has to play very accurately. Okay. Let's watch a game. Let's watch Magnus. Oops. Where's Magnus? Magnus is... Oh, it's almost a stalemate trap. Not quite, though. If knight f3, rook f4 would be nasty. Magnus played d4, knight c6. Okay. So I'm tied with Magnus. Also tied with probably half the tournament. Watch Danya. Danya wins. Let me refresh so there's no lag. Just looking for notable names. Watch Ravensturt. Oops. Okay, so this list is having some games which already finished. Okay, let's watch this game. This is usually objectively a draw. White's forcing the trade. Okay, next game starting very soon. Final game of the round. Okay, round 2. Oh, I was right on the cutoff. So I was actually very close to playing Magnus, but my rating is like just high enough to play down. Okay. So this is a mainline Maroczy bind variation. Oh, I had the chance to just take there. Oops. Playing too quickly. I can still play this, but yeah, I should have just taken. So if knight takes, I take on e4. If pawn takes, probably queen a5. Hmm. No, I'm not sure what to do. I'm kind of just improvising. And if takes, I take... The idea is really just to play queen a8 and try and control the file. If white goes for this, and I think I can take, and then take on e4. Some potential tactics on the diagonal. Gonna try and make up for what I missed earlier. So if I take, then takes on e7. I have to play queen d8. Maybe it's okay though. Like take. I think it's okay. So I temporarily lose a pawn if white wants to play the in-between move. The idea would be king h8 takes and then rook e8, knight d5, and I take on d5, maybe with a knight? Probably with a knight first. Position's probably equal. Yeah, there's a bishop on e2 hanging in the end. Not going to be easy to win. And this first. Idea rook a8. I have slightly worse structure, but at least I have the a file. Or do I? b5. Let's play rook b8. Idea b5. I'm trying to fix my structure. White's not allowing it. b4 is a threat. It's just, we're trading off everything. Well, maybe not. But maybe. I have rook b6. Hmm. Let's go. Okay. That took work. It took a lot of work. Yeah, I could have easily let that slip too. I took some risks there. But 2 out of 2. Pretty good start. Yeah, it was just a big missed opportunity in the opening, just taking on e4. Because I think the main line is castling and then a5 and just played a5 too quickly in the game. Thanks to all the subs. Appreciate. Looks like a lot of Prime subs. Thank you, thank you. So we'll try and keep it going. Thank you, Geekwam. Happy 33. Yeah, I mean, this should just be a draw. But yeah, it was a little bit tricky. I had this one idea to get the bishop to g1 eventually. And then here, yeah, white might already be much, much worse. Because if king h4, at least win the pawn. And g3 would be weak. Okay, next game. I'm playing a strong GM. And giving me some timeouts here. Unexpected timeouts. We have a Scandi. Okay, let's have some fun. Scandi Gambit. Threatening to take in queen h5. Wow. Opponent falls for it. I was not expecting him to fall for it, but... Oh, this is a feel-good trap. Wow. Hopefully I can convert now. What a trap against a GM. I play this. Queen c7, knight d7. I'll just start with this. So I have two minor, or black has two minors for the queen. Just complete development. Simple chess. Try and trade pieces. I have no squares on the 5th rank. Queen a4. Threatening queen f4 with a fork. Defending queen h7 now. At bishop f5, I take and take. Maybe rook e5 coming. Try and double up. Okay, have a battery. Rook B1 looks nice. Opponent's trying to resist. Okay, we'll simplify. Knight takes a2, queen a1. I'm surprised I haven't been able to win more material since winning the queen. But, I mean, this should be enough. A4 traps and almost traps a knight. Knight c3. It's hard to beat GMs even when you're out the queen, but getting the job done slowly but surely. Take and then this. Okay. Okay. Just trying to be extra careful not to spoil that. Not every day you get to trap a GM like this. That's the thing, like, there's a lot of grandmasters that don't spend their time to learn these, like, ridiculous opening traps. The best move here is king d8, which I think the one time I played this against John Bartholomew, John sensed the danger and played king d8, but it's already very good for white. Yeah, if black doesn't allow knight d6, I mean, this allows knight d4, and then king f6 walks into this, so yeah, it's completely winning for white after queen h5. One of the reasons I went for this was, like, because my opponent gave some time odds, like he was late to make the first move, I wanted to try to do something a bit trickier than normal. So 3 out of 3. Try and keep it going. Thank you, Chimpany. Welcome back. Welcome back to Kavita as well. Good to see everyone. Yeah, I think one of the first videos on my YouTube channel, I showed exactly this line. This was like over 5 years ago, I think. I had just bought like a new microphone. I was testing it out. It was back when I was a bit less comfortable speaking in front of the camera. Yeah, maybe the conversion could have been smoother. Oh yeah, bishop f5. I'd have a choice between taking the knight or taking the other knight. Yeah, everything would be winning. I'm using a Shure MV7 now. Maybe you can see it's perhaps a little bit small on the stream. And then for traveling, I use an Elgato Wave 3. I'm happy with both mics. Okay, I'm tied with a lot of strong players, including Magnus. I don't think I'll play Magnus though, because he's probably towards. I mean, he's the top of the threes. I'm on the bottom. So based on the pairing system, I'll probably play another player around like this rating, 2,900 to 3,000. Ah, yeah. This is a video. Thank you, M. Kozak. How to crush the Scandinavian defense. Yeah, this was one of my first layouts. I was showing it in chess base. Anyway, let's focus on the next game. Play e4 again. Emote only. Here we go. I played this earlier against Grishuk. Hopefully learn my lesson from that game. Very similar position to what I had earlier. It's a bit different though. I'm not losing the pawn. This might be a move. Black has a c5 square. Might be threatening to try and trap the bishop. Not simple. Hmm. I should have played g3. An idea of rook f1, queen e1. Aye. Ay, ay, ay. Ah! Oh, I knew I was low on time. I was too slow to play g4 there. We were both so low. Ah, what to do? Very difficult position to play quickly. It's super sharp. Like even though these pieces seem passive, the right moment, like e6. So what's happening after g4? Okay, engine says this position is equal. g4 is a playable move. I was also playing rook d6 at some point. Engine just says everything's equal. Yeah, very, very hard fight. Hard fought game. Just got a little bit too low on time. And there were some cases where I allowed this. Knight takes f4. I don't think I had any chances to be better. But who knows what could have happened if... Ah, so here, yeah, e6. Unleash the bishop. Wait, what is this line? Bishop g7. It takes? Oh, queen a1, wow. I have to be an engine to find that. Okay. Well, it's a better fight than what happened to me in the first title Tuesday today against Grishuk. I just lost a pawn in the opening and then gradually died. I think I got a nice position from this opening. Like e5. It's still balanced. Oh yeah, in this position, f3 is also possible. I was trying to remember the preparation because there's a lot of different branches, even from this position. Like there's rook b8, bishop g4, there's takes, 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 and rook e8. I played this over the board for the first time in Qatar. My opponent played this, which walks into knight takes d5. One nice game. Oh hey, I'm tied with Magnus and Hikaru. Did they both lose? Bros think they're Eric Rosen, man. Okay, we're on a break. So how did Magnus lose? Oh, he lost to a friend of mine. A tennis friend of mine. Unieski. I sometimes play tennis with a tennis master. So Magnus was trolling. A3, H4. And Unieski puts him in his place. Wait a minute. Did Magnus just trap his grandmaster opponent in the opening with whatever this is? That's so funny. This is like the one thing you shouldn't do as black against this opening. It's like that h5 trap against the London. g4, the bishop's just gone. But black gets counterplay. So white wins a piece. Magnus has to Bon Cloud. 7 moves into the game. Magnus has just moved pawns and his king. Finally develops a knight. So how does black win down a piece? The king is very much of a target. Knight f5 may be coming. Knight f3. Oh, because if takes, takes. That's what happened. So Magnus just sacking like crazy. Magnus was up a piece, but after this, he's down a piece. Ah, but the idea was to clear the way for the e4 move. So he wins the bishop. But looks like white's position is just really bad now. King on e2. Yeah, queen d1's a threat. I like this move to castle by hand. Oh, knight d3, nice move. Magnus got forked. And then black cleans up eventually. What a game. Yeah, I don't know what Magnus was doing in the opening there. Also what his opponent was doing. I mean, this should be at least plus something for white. Plus 1.2, having played a3, e3, h4, g4 on the first 4 moves. Okay, let's make sure I'm ready for a game. Oh, we're still on break. About 2.5 minutes until next round. Oh, knight takes d5 is not winning after rook e8. But it's a cool tactic. The idea is if bishop's undefended, so if takes, there's takes. It's a fancy way to trade and possibly get the bishop pair. I showed this in a YouTube video. It was my final round game from Qatar. Yeah, this video. So if you want more details on this line, it's super tricky if Black's not prepared. Oh, I did see that there's a disc golf chess something tournament. Someone was asking me about Ultimate Frisbee. I think it was yesterday. But I don't think I'll be there. No one's invited me just yet. Do you have anything special in mind if you win Title Tuesday? If I win Title Tuesday, I'll probably retire. Move to Bali. Drink coconuts every day. Maybe Kramnik will make a video about me. Live the life. Oh, playing Jospem. Okay. Here we go. I don't know his repertoire. We'll find out soon. Delayed Alapin. I have some vague memory of Black supposed to take at some point. It's hard to remember specific prep in this line, though. Under some pressure already. F6 or F5, bishop F6. And bishop F6. The problem is bishop's pinned. Rook C6 might be coming too. Not the move I wanted to play. I have takes, bishop F8. Maybe it's salvageable. Rook C6, queen B4. Bishop takes, wow. I have to take. Wow. Am I just losing? And there's the problem with G5 is queen H5. Oh, then I have knight F4. Oh, but queen F7, man. G5 queen. Take. Yeah, I might just be losing here. And knight F4 immediately. Take. And then G5. The problem is it doesn't work. Like, there's so few defensive resources here. Yeah, this is just lights out. There might be other wins too, but yeah, if I take the bishop, it's made into. If I take this, it's check. King f8. I have to try this. Yeah, I was just losing. Well played. I mean, I have two bishops for a queen. But actually, two bishops for a queen and a lot of pawns. Oops. Okay, there goes my king. What to do? Yeah, that was rough. I mean, it's possible that f6 was a game-losing move. If this... And it seems to work for white. Queen g4. It's like not the first line to calculate. To sack the bishop and then leave the knight hanging. But it's a mate in two threat. So maybe I should have played f5. My original thought was like knight takes g6, takes, bishop f8. I thought maybe black's surviving here because bishops would likely be traded or I consolidate. But yeah, I imagine f5 was probably at least some improvement. Let's see. And then here too, yeah, here I could play f5 actually. g6, not as good. Queen f3. Bishop g6, yeah. What to do? Wonder if I had like anything in the opening. There's a small blip here. So I equalized in the opening. I could take with queen. Leaving the knight just defending. And black's doing fine here. Okay. Life goes on. Let's find a grandmaster to watch. You can watch Grishuk. Yeah, I should have listened to Ben Feingold. Never play f6. Especially in that position. Grishuk about to flag. Also down a lot of pawns. Nice. Because if takes, knight f7. Oh, wow. That was Steven Zerk. And taking down Grishuk. Oh, now it's Tennis Master against MVL. I've played tennis with both of these players. But Tennis Master is probably one of the best Grandmaster tennis players. Wait, what just happened? Wow, Tennis Master wins again, beating Carlsen and MVL. Not just a good tennis player. Thank you, Aaron Pilgrim. Happy 27. Oh, Esserman would still win against Tennis Master. But it would still be a fun match to watch. Okay, so I'm 3 out of 5. Okay, this is the final game of the round. Did Magnus lose again? Ouch. Hey, I have the same score as Magnus. I wonder if he's going to withdraw. Or maybe he'll stay in the tournament to have a chance to play me. Draw by 50 move roll. Okay, next game starting soon. Not playing Magnus. Yeah, this is a nice kind of move order where I delayed e3 because I can play e4 in one go. d5 is a move, which I've run into before. I think with d5, I once got punished by taking and taking on c7. I'm just supposed to play e3. Or maybe take once. Not actually sure. Starting with e3. Allowing queen takes, yeah. If queen a5, I think I play king e2. Maybe queen c3. Queen c3 looks okay. Have some queenless middle game. And black's probably equalized. It'll be a fight. a4. Okay, king e2 to start. Some prospect of a5. If black plays a5, then the b pawn becomes backwards. Bishop c6. I have to watch out for like e5 ideas. It's maybe not the smartest move. Okay, if takes e5 takes some lines where a6 hangs. we're simplifying a lot. Still some life in the position. Risky move, very committal. No. I'm so sad. Ah, what to do? I really tried to push. I over pushed a little bit. I was waiting for the opportunity to take on G6, which I don't think I've ever had. And then I just lost all the pawns somehow. Like here, I don't think I can defend A4 without also losing E3. I should have played King F3. Okay, what to do? Am I still tied with Magnus? No, Magnus won, so I'm a point behind Magnus. Yeah, that was a long game. I was close to playing King E2 in the opening. Idea to keep queens on the board and castle by hand. Black's better after King E2. So Queen C3 was best. This position... Wow, engine saying H4. I feel like I've looked at this position before. I don't remember looking at H4 though. So let's say h5. Maybe just a useful thing to include. Okay. Moving on. I played this opponent before. We've played 6 times total. Another Rossolimo. I had this earlier. I didn't check the opening earlier, though. It was the first title Tuesday today. I have a lot of center pawns now. I mean, d6. f4 might be coming. No, f4 I take, and probably e5. My light squared bishop is not great. Oh wow, rook f3 may be coming. It's hard to stop. Actually, both my bishops are pretty bad. Take. I guess I'll, if rook f3, I can put the bishop on f6. If takes, and I'll have another pawn closer to the center. h6 might be happening, though. h6, queen g6, takes. I think it's okay. It looks very shaky, though. So I'm throwing h6 to maybe win material. Yeah, this is not pawn structure that you see every day. Does not combine well with the bishops, though. If only I could just hop over my pawn. Queen h4. White might be threatening this move. What to do? Rook b8. So bishop d8. Threatening queen e7. I have rook b7. Still rook b7. I try and neutralize the f file. Okay, I feel like the king should go to c7. A safe spot. And then this bishop wants to maneuver to the king side. B4 might be coming. Yeah, B4 would be really strong. That's not good. Trying for some counterplay. Like if takes, I hit the queen. Also threatening the fork now. Use my king as an attacker. Oh, I just blundered. This move. Yeah, not looking good. It's not over though. Opponent's struggling. Let's go. Let's go. I held on. I held on. Oh, that was so stressful. 122 moves of torture. I think I was just worse the whole game too. Okay. That was the longest game of the round, I think. So we move on. We keep emote only mode. Thank you. I'm pink, therefore I'm spam. Okay, no time to recuperate. So this is round 8. So I'm 50%. Thank you, Gooberfish. Okay, we have something fresh. I think I'll just go for central control. Bishop d6. Queen e7, c6. If like castles, then maybe I eventually go for the g5 plan. Bishop a3 might be coming. So b5. B5 looks playable. Wait, takes. Yeah, it should be fine. Threatening to trap the bishop. Wow. c4. That's an interesting move. I have a5. a5 might be a move. It took me a long time to consider that. The idea is whatever it takes, I get in b4. Even if this takes, I take. And I think in most cases, I trap the bishop. A very strange idea. Trying to exploit the fact this knight is on b2. At c3, I take. Or probably take this way. Oh, but there's a pin. The c3 might be the best try. Creating so much pawn tension. Maybe with c3, I take and then bishop d8. And then white's still getting forked or trapped. Crazy position. Yeah, what's the best approach? Bishop d8 or queen? Maybe queen d8. It looks so passive, but white's still in the same predicament. Oh, interesting. So white's creating the pin still. So can I move the bishop? Just play bishop b8. I mean, there's this move. This might be a bit more accurate. I can pre-move this. Yeah, what a cool tactical pattern. Like leaving the pawn dungeon for so many moves. And if queen takes, I have bishop a5 with the pin. So I basically want a piece there. Holding on to the pawn. It's a good move. I think I don't mind taking and queen a7, creating the battery, blockading the pawn. Idea rook c6. It's actually a little bit risky. Let's play this. Take first? Probably not. Oh! Oops. I think I'm okay though. Took me so long to realize my queen was defended. Oh no. Am I gonna have to mate with bishop and knight? It's another one of these. But this time I have the minor piece. Oh no. Okay, I'll try and grind this down. Hmm. Ah. Oh, it's sad. I should not have lost the g4 pawn. I had king h6 here. What a crazy game. Another long marathon game. Okay, it's on a break. That was round 8. So I'm 4 out of 8. What to do? Did I miss mate in 1? I mean, I know if Lichess will analyze a whole game. It's over 100 moves. But the engine should be... I cornered the king, but it was really close. The problem is whenever I tried to set up the mate, the bishop would deliver the check. Hey, thank you, Aaron Pilgrim. Gifting 5. I appreciate that. I don't think there was mate missed in the end. Feel free to give me a move number, though. It was such a nice tactic, too. A5 is the only move to be winning for black. After c3 to take. Wait, how does this work? Takes. Oh, the bishop's still trapped. Because here, then b4. So not the cleanest game. Yeah, if I want to really play for a win, I have to avoid the trade of pawns. But this is hard to stop. Engine says knight. Maybe I have to somehow set up f5. Okay, I'm going to take a small break. So I scored 5.5 earlier in the first title Tuesday. So I guess my goal is to beat that score. 3 games to go. Move 93. Yeah, knight here, king here. What to do? Okay. Try and stay focused, try and stay awake. London opening. If d5, there's knight b5. Well-known trap. Still theory. Castling is probably the normal move. There's an idea to play h4. Remember some Richard Report game? It may have been a slightly different line, like knight d5, bishop d2. But we're trying this idea anyway. Just gaining space. E5 might be an idea. E5, take, bishop d2, take, e4, take. I mean, I kind of have to go into this now. Yeah, this pawn thrust might backfire, but I think it's still interesting. It's very concrete. And so takes e4, takes, rook e8. Knight d2. Opponent's taking a lot of time here. So if I take here, I could take on b4 first. That's probably the way to go. So if takes, yeah, this looks fine. Oh, it's still tricky. I have queen e2. And if rook e8, maybe like castle queenside. And there's bishop. Bishop d3 doesn't work. I think I have to try this. So if takes, it's some mating idea in the end. That's a move. A3. That doesn't work. I'm just down a piece. Okay, that's the gift I needed. Oh, it's still not working though. Ah, what to do? You never know. You never know. Okay. What to do? I got in trouble there. Pushing H-pawn was probably not the most civil approach from the opening. There is a line. I think it goes this, and then H4. And then there's ideas of lifting the rook. But what happened in game, especially with E5 coming, I should have sensed the danger sooner. Yeah, I might just be losing a piece after this. Takes. For a moment, I thought I was surviving, but bishop f5 was strong. I'm wondering why the engine isn't giving a bigger plus for black. Black's up a piece here. Okay, life goes on. 2 more games to go. Watching Hikaru. Objectively drawn, but Hikaru's up a pawn. A nice simplification from black. Chess is a draw. Except when it's not. Okay. Next game. I think my rating is breaking even for today. If h6 is takes and takes. So I actually had this position yesterday over the board against Varuzhin Akobian. Played a local blitz tournament. And we're still following my game from yesterday. Key move rook c8 here. Idea to preemptively defend the pawn and get the knight to c4. It's basically the extent of my opening prep. This is another prepared idea. I think that, like, objectively the position is close to equal. I'm threatening this now. Okay, things are going well. I want to get my queen to h5. Yeah, this still takes some patience. Gradual improvements. And there's f5. f5 is kind of risky though. Bishop d7. That's a safe move. Ensuring the queen's covering g6. It's hard to kick the knight away because whenever f3 happens, e3 is hanging. Bishop f5. f2 is hanging. And d4 is hanging. I'm spoiled for choice. It takes d4. Looks pretty good. If knight takes, I take back with pawn. Queen check. It should be fine. So now the goal is to get a rook to the h file, one way or another. Yeah, rook d5 looks bad because queen takes g6. Still be careful. How to defend? Rook f7. Yeah, I'm not seeing counterplay for white. Like bishop a2 is off limits. Rook's tied down to the first rank. And now just making sure. There's bishop takes g6. There's a funny line where I like checkmate with my king. Let's go into this. So queen f8 check, king g6 check. Man, I would have liked to see like queen a8 and then king g6 checkmate. Not too often you can move the king to checkmate the opponent's king. But okay, I got a win. Trying to finish strong. Trying to regain some rating. So one more game to go. Yeah, overall that was pretty smooth. I mean, it was basically, 17 moves of opening prep. Arguably 19 moves. Actually, I had a very similar game against a Kobian, not yesterday, but a few months ago. Maybe it was like over 6 months ago. It was in Vegas, the National Open Blitz, and he also hung this exact fork from this exact opening. It's probably a slightly different position. Thank you, PD Botak. Happy 41 months. I have taken on G3. Yeah, takes on G3 was playable too. Takes. I was trying to keep some mating construction. And yeah, here I had to defend. Okay. One game going. This is a theoretical draw. Rook can start giving checks. Yeah, problem with this position, there's no shelter for the black king. Hey, thank you, Scioli. Appreciate the message. Watching the speedrun series. Yeah, this is a little bit more high pressure than speedrun. I'm looking forward to getting back to recording speedrun content. So, any games still going? I might do some drawback chess after this game. Once the tournament finishes. I'll play e4. Have a French. Okay, let's play an Orthoschnapp. We'll be aggressive to finish the tournament. Vampire Chicken was here earlier. One of the godfathers of the Orthoschnapp. I mean, this is a move. So if takes. Some fresh position. Hey, Vampire Chicken is still here. Yeah, this opening doesn't get old. Sometimes it gets refuted, but most of the time can get a playable position. So attacking the pawn. Yeah, this is now very reasonable. I mean, it's equal material. This might be a threat, but probably not. Have this move. Idea knight d5. Some idea knight g5. And queen's a bit awkward on e7. I might also just want to castle and play pawn e5. It's not easy to find a decent move for black here. Yeah, I don't know what I would do as black. Maybe a6. a6 knight g5 though. But then knight e5. Yeah, a6 is a fine move. I wonder if I can play e5. Not super clear. I have an idea. Let's play this. If b5, I play bishop d5 takes, I take with pawn. Threatening the knight and threatening rook e1. Okay, now I have a4. Keep some tension. It maybe takes knight e5 is playable. Looks super risky for black though. I take and bishop d2. And now there's pressure against b5. Okay, so I have a5. I'm just making the square available for the queen. e5. Black wants to play g5. Maybe I'll just go for this. Not the most exciting move, but... And if g5, knight d5 takes, I still probably take with pawn. Yeah, a4 was a clearance, or a5 was a clearance move for the queen. Bishop c4 is a clearance move for the knight. Sometimes the best strategy is to get out the way and make room for the other pieces. Okay, so I have knight d5, I have pawn e5. And now pawn e5. If takes, I win f7, and I fork. Pawn e6. I gotta watch my time. Wow. Okay, I'll win the bishop. Almost didn't see that. Not the best hiding place, oh, for the queen. Okay. Strong finish. Orthoschnapp Gambit is too strong. Got a very nice position there. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, after bishop c4, maybe b5 is like the move black should play. Because bishop d3 is a bit awkward. Pawn still attacked, though. Yeah, it's playable. Okay, finishing the second title Tuesday. Final rating of 2667. I think I lost a few rating points this tournament. I finished a half a point above my previous score, though. I think it was the same case last week. I think last week I also had 5.5 in the first title Tuesday and 6 in the second. Next week, hopefully I can score better.